What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Merge Arena card review. Today we're going to be reviewing Boaris. This is one of the newest cards that have been released. This was supposed to come out last week, but I've been extremely busy with work and I have not been able to get to these videos, but I will be pumping out more of these videos more regularly, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. So Boaris belongs to the Outlaws, and his stats are about 300,000 HP. His damage is about 11,557, and he has 1.3 second attack speed, and he is a melee character. This character, while I was playing it, I didn't feel too impressed by it. His ability is pretty normal. He can become enraged for 5 seconds, increasing his movement speed. Each hit deals 46,220, and he pushes enemies back. I think it is quite strong. Like, each hit actually does quite a bit of damage, but every time I've been playing it, he's definitely not that strong. He is one of the least damage dealers that I've seen in a while, and every time I'm looking at the stats for each game, he is pretty much at the bottom, and I'm usually maxing him out most of the time. Some games I'm just winning way before I can get to him, but most of the time he's just not that high of an impact of a character. Right now, if they do end up buffing him or something, I can see him being a pretty good staple, as he's quite tanky. His damage is quite high, so he can definitely be one of these beaters. I just don't end up seeing him as much in control of how much damage he's actually doing. He's not doing a whole lot of it, even though his stats are pretty good. The 1.3 second attack speed is quite nice. He is melee, but he is competing with other cards like Kitsune, who are really strong in the meta, and they have always been just really up there. So I think his power potential is definitely mediocre. I think if you pick him up and you don't have that many legendaries, he can definitely be a great addition to your team. But if you have almost all the legendaries in the game, I think there are much better options like Kitsune. They're always going to be very strong. Mako is very nice. Mako is way better than this unit. In terms of stats, you can't always go off stats. That's why I'm giving this character a 5 out of 10. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh right now. Maybe other players feel that this character is extremely strong, but right now I definitely don't feel like this character is up there. In the top 10 decks right now, up in the leaderboards, they are not using this card, and the few times that I have seen them use this card, they have definitely switched back to Kitsune or Mako and one of these characters who are really strong in the meta. So if you go by the best players right now in this current game, he is definitely not a part of that. I definitely think he can be tweaked a little bit to the fact that he's much stronger. I think that his ability is nice because it does that much damage and it does push enemies back. And just overall, I don't think the card is really as strong as it definitely could be. For a new card, I definitely don't think it's that strong. I think the other cards that have been released are much stronger, like Witch Doctor. They're very strong, and they're being used very heavily in some of the best decks right now in the meta, and they're definitely up there on the leaderboards. The best players in this game have been running the Witch Doctor, so it's definitely a very strong card. I will be covering that card very soon. Let me know in the comment section below what do you guys think about Boaris. Is this a staple in your deck? Is this a card that you were really excited for? I definitely like the design. It's very nice, but I would definitely like to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section below if you guys are running this card and what you guys think about it. I think he's definitely underpowered and needs just a little bit more, or maybe his ability can be retweaked, because I think his stats are honestly very nice. He does a lot more damage than most of the legendary characters, has very high HP, so I definitely don't think it's that. I think the ability just needs to be tweaked and needs to be a little bit better. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, a like would be much appreciated. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
You